So I wanted to put together some quick metrics about an event, how you measure an event, how I measure an event over the course of months and days and the actual event itself. So first of all, the total number of Monitorama events that we've held, the number of Monitorama events that have been held in Portland now, the number of attendees at the event last year in Portland, the number of registrations when we sold out this year, the number of registrations when we sold out again this year, the number of actual registrations when we opened the doors on Monday, the number of folks on the waiting list, the maximum number of seats in the theater is dictated by the fire marshal, the number of angel tickets sold for charity, the number of dollars donated to charity on behalf of angel ticket buyers. And by the way, because I know we have or had at least 4 Stripe employees, because they're all speakers at this event, if there's any way to do like a, bypass the fees for, charities, that would be really cool. Number of goals scored during our Sunday Fun Day soccer match. And I actually should add a slide. 8 is the number that was actually scored on me, including the number of times I was scored on by my own daughter. Average amount of minutes spent waiting in registration lines last year. Average amount of minutes spent waiting in registration lines this year. And it's totally scientific, as taken by a poll of me. Number of discrete steps taken to address the registration line problem. Number of full-length talks given this week. Number of speakers presenting full-length talks this week. Number of ping pong paddles broken in competition Monday night. Number of ping pong paddles seen in flight Monday night. Number of innocent bystanders hit in the head by one of my smashes Monday night. Number of windows broken in ping pong competition this week. Number of open source monitoring projects announced at Monitorama this week. Number of graphite pull requests merged by Jeff Schroeder at Monitorama this week. Number of sponsors at Monitorama this year. Maximum number of concurrent users on the guest Wi-Fi network this week. Number of times I cried on stage this week. Number of megabits per second of download throughput purchased for this week. Number of megabits per second of download throughput upgraded to after Monday morning. Number of megabits per second of download throughput upgraded to for free temporarily by our Wi-Fi provider this week. Yes, thank you to Stephouse Networks for their support. Number of backups completed after public shamings this week. Thank you, Will. Number of hugs distributed this week. Number of Blue Star donuts served this week. Number of Blue Star donuts I've eaten this morning. Actually, that's incorrect, 2.5. Number of slide decks prepared by me during talks today. Number of conversations held about scaling this event this week. Number of bottles of liquor received as gifts this week. Thank you very much. Number of bottles of liquors consumed this week. Number of Monitorama events planned for 2015. Number of Monitorama events planned for 2016. Estimated number of gifted bottles of liquor remaining after 2016. Number of other Monitorama-like events in Portland this year that you should attend, i.e. Atomicon. So the smart people at Heavy Water are organizing a new conference you might have heard of this September in Portland. I'm actually advising them on the event, so if you like Monitorama and you work with infrastructure as code, there's a good chance that you'll probably love Atomicon. So please check it out. And, in full shill mode, I am the author of Monitoring with Graphite. It's being published by O'Reilly. We're currently just over halfway done with that. It's in the middle of the troubleshooting chapter. I encourage you to check it out because right now the troubleshooting primitives chapter is actually really, really good. And the scaling chapter is coming up right after that. And thank you. That's it.